Hey babes, what's up? We are back with another video. Welcome or welcome back in today's video in my channel, which is your channel. We have HINDASH in the house. I have his brand new palette. If you're ready to know all the tea about it, and if you want to see how I created this look, keep on watching. Mwah. With this video, don't forget that I would love for you to be part of the Stephi Glam or Us fam. So go down below and click the little red button so you can become part of it. Here, the new palette from HINDASH Beautopsy Press Pigment Eyeshadow Palette. I got the name right, yes. You're going to see the whole HINDASH in the front, Beautopsy on the side of the palette. It is super sleek, chic, like super extra delicate, to be honest with you. And then when you open up this baby, it's even way more extra. Like, look at that. I'm loving the way all the shades look when one color meets the other one, and everything just looks so glamorous, like so luxe, right? Just so skinny that it fits in your purse, in your suitcase if you're gonna travel. Like, this is not going to occupy no space, and it goes for $70. It is a little bit pricey, but we're about to find out if it is worth the money or not. You guys know that I'm 1000%, and I'm going to let you guys know if it is or not. Full size mirror is very clear, as you can see. You can perfectly see your whole face right there while you're doing your makeup. This is a multi-use pressed pigment palette that can be used on the eyes and the face. You can create ultimate looks by swerving your brush along the gradient pans to create the perfect shade. You can sweep along eyes, cheeks, brows, highlight, and contour of the face. It's a 6-pan palette, and I do appreciate the side of the pans because it is meant for all around the face. I'm gonna start from up to bottom, and the first shade, it is Tan Line. It is a soft brown that blends into a pure white. It goes off as a translucent shade, and you can use it for brightening, highlighter, or if you want to lighten up any of the other shades, you can dip it and mix them in with the pure white. Paint, it is a beige that blends into a banana yellow. It neutralizes all the other colors, and it's also a blended shade, more for medium to tan skin complexion. The first one, it's more for like lighter skin complexions, and the second shade, it's more for like darker skin complexions. It would do almost the same job if you want to lighten up all the other shades, or you can use this one for highlighter, brighten up, same situation. Boy Wonder, which is the pinkish shade. I love the name. He wanted the most feminine shade to have the most masculine name. This pink all over the lid, just by itself, nothing else, it will look stunning. So that is a peach that blends into a bubblegum pink, and if you want to lighten up the shade, you are going to dip it up into wet paint. Feel Real, which is a neutral warm brown that blends into a pure gray, and he did spend a lot of time creating this gray because he doesn't have anything in his collection like this. And let me tell you that I don't either. I do have grays in my collection, but I don't have a gray like this. And you can lighten it up with the white, or you can darken that color with the black. Have Love Kill, and this is a very pigmented shade. He did it like that with a point. He wanted the shade to fit every skin complexion. Deep this red into wet paint, which is this shade right here, the red will become an orange. Fatum, I think that's how you pronounce the name, which is a chocolate brown that blends into black. You can wet it, use it for eyeliner, and it will also be a perfect contour for dark to deep skin complexions. Now we're going to be putting it to the test. Let me bring you closer. Setting my eyes with this Xoxo concealer. I literally just put 2 drops and let me blend it out. So in one eye, I'm going to go a little bit more neutral with the beige, the browns, and in the other eye, I'm definitely going to be using the pink. This eye is going to be more intense. I'm going to be going with Tan Wet, getting a little bit more of the white than the beige for my base. I always like to start all my colors on my outer V. I'm gonna just put a little bit right here, like if I was setting my concealer. Now I'm gonna drag my color the other way so I can get a little bit more of the beige. And I'm gonna build this beige up right here on my crease. Alright, so that was a nice base. It's really nice and smooth. I'm gonna be grabbing a little bit of the pure white with my BK207. And I'm gonna apply the white right here on my brow bone and on my inner corner to brighten up the eye. So that white, it does brighten, actually a lot. Look at that. With a smaller blending brush, I'm gonna be grabbing a little bit of Feel Real, going from the gray to the brown, and I'm gonna start right here on my outer V, and I'm gonna bring it into my crease. I really like this color. Like you could see the gray and the brown. Wayne Gosh eyeliner, the brown one, and I'm gonna be a little sloppy right here on my outer V, just so I can get a little bit more depth, because I'm gonna be blending it out. With my BK Beauty 207, I'm gonna blend the liner on place. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of Feel Real, the brown, and I'm gonna place it right on top of the brown liner, and I'm gonna start blending out. The colors are blending really nice. With my Ref 02, I'm gonna be grabbing the white, and I'm gonna be building it up on my lid. I'm gonna create the illusion of a crease, but without cutting it. And I'm gonna be using my Ska 60 brush. I'm gonna be wetting the brush, and let me use a little bit of the black right here. Wow. Okay. I'm going very close to my lashes. Creamy, but it actually did get very creamy. Wow, guys, super clean. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, this eye look looks very, very clean. I'm with it. So now we're gonna take Boy Wonder, and I'm just gonna serve my brush right there. And this is gonna be my transition shade. Look at that pink, stunning. Wow. So pretty. Of the white, I'm gonna grab a little bit of the white to blend my brow bone. With my blending brush, I'm gonna use Feel Real. I'm gonna start right here on my outer V, and I'm gonna keep it low on my crease. I want that pink peeking through my brow bone. I'm gonna go into the darker shade, which is this one, and I'm gonna use this color to deep my outer V. So I'm gonna pack a punch and place it right here on my outer V. Look how pretty that color looks. Going back with Boy Wonder with my BK Beauty 201 to blend in right here the edges of the brown. Now we're gonna be using some of the red, just because I'm gonna be using my jumbo blender from Sonia G. Whoop! Grab this beautiful shade right here, and let's place it on the lid. Look at that. Shade. So I'm just packing it right here. I am gonna wet my brush. And yes, it is giving me way more pigmentation. Look right here by my inner corner, and look right on the center of my lid. Nice. Wow, I wet the formula, and it's stunning. Like, it's beautiful. For it to be matte, nice. I'm gonna be grabbing my brush, my mini booster from Sonia G, and I'm gonna grab a little bit of the gray, and I'm gonna be making a transition color right here between the dark brown black and the red. I did lose some of the pink, so I'm gonna go back with my BK Beauty 201. I'm gonna grab some of the pink, and let me just build it up a little bit right here around my brow bone. And I'm gonna go very soft. I'm barely touching my skin right here on the edges of the red. So it's just there like peeking through. With my BK Beauty 207, I'm gonna grab a little bit of the white and I'm gonna dab it right here on my brow. With the same brush, I'm gonna grab a little bit of the pink and I'm gonna mix it with the white so I can lighten up that pink for my inner corner. And I'm transitioning with the red. Wow, guys, look how nice the eye look. I'm loving it. Like, I'm feeling it all the way in. You can see the brown, the black, the pink, the red, the white. Wow, I'm dying to do this eye look in both of the eyes tomorrow. Let me go finish on my face. Actually, let me go apply foundation so I can be back, finish my lower lash, and use the palette as blush, contour, and all that. I'll be back. Let me finish up my lower lash. I'm gonna be grabbing my flat definer from Sonia G, and for this eye, I'm gonna grab the brown and I'm gonna place it on the outer part of my lower lash, only halfway of my lower lash. Now with the tip of the brush, I'm gonna dig in right here on the black only, and I'm gonna apply really close to my lower lash. See how you can see the brown and the black. So I clean up my brush, and then now we're gonna go to Love Kills. And I'm gonna apply this on the inner part of my lower lash. So for the other eye look, on the lower lash, I'm gonna be applying the gray from Fiorio, because this eye look looks very warm, cool at the same time. I'm loving the vibe. I'm gonna apply it on my whole lower lash. With the tip of the brush, I'm gonna grab some of the brown and I'm gonna place it very close to my lower lash. I'm gonna be using my Wayne eyeliner for my waterline. Perfect definition on how pretty, warm, and cool tones look together. Who say you can mix them up? Who? So now the face. This is the part that I'm a little bit like, whoa. We're gonna be contouring, we're gonna bronze up the face, and we're gonna be doing blush with this palette. Okay? So I'm gonna be using my Ida brush from NARS, and this is like the perfect brush. It just fits so nice right there, right in the middle. So when I'm blending it out, I'm getting both of the shades, the brown and the gray. Oh shit, damn. This is nice. Yo, let me tell you that looks pretty neutral. Like, that looks actually really nice as a contour shade. For real. No kidding. Let me blend it out. And I thought it was gonna be too gray. I like that. That looks so nice. And look how nice it blended. I really like how it defined my face. Look at this side, look at this side. I like how it looks on my forehead. Now we're going to be contouring the nose, which for the nose, I'm a little bit more picky. I do like, but let me grab a little bit more of the gray than the brown. That's a beautiful color. So let's leave the nose baking and let's contour the lips. I'm gonna go with the same shade, but a little bit more of the brown than the gray for my lips. Look how easy it is to blend this on your nose. And look how nice. Perfection. Perfection. Right, so we're gonna be using the shade White Tine Lines with my BK Beauty 207 as a highlighter. And on the bridge of my nose. Look at that. Look at that. Hello. So now for bronzer, I'm going to be using my Face Pro from Sonia G. And that's it. My contour And my bronze shade, it is this one, Feel Real. If you're darker than me, the same thing that I'm doing with this shade, you will do with this one. And trust me, it's gonna look stunning. So let's go in here, again, a little bit more towards the brown than the gray. Look at that. Bronzed, not bronze, and right. So nice. Now it's time for the blush. I'm excited about this part. For this side, I mean, I just want to use them all, but of course not. For this side, I'm going to be using the red, and for this side, I'm going to be using Boy Wonder, the pinky shade. So, oh my god. Oh my god. Look at the pigmentation that they have. Like, they just go in so soft, but then you build them up, and like, you get the perfect payoff. Look at that. Look at that. Like, no harsh lines, nothing. Like, you don't even have to fix it. It's literally mistake proof. Well, you guys know how extra I am, so I am gonna build it up. So I'm gonna grab some of the white for right here, right on top of the apples of my cheeks. And then now you see that the white brighten up a little bit the apples of my cheeks. See? So now let me flip my brush and let's go in with the red. This one is pigmented, so be careful. Yes, so pretty. Look at this. Look at this face. Let me get you off my grill because we gotta talk about this palette. Hold up. Alright guys, so give me thumbs up if you like the look. If you like this video, I want to know it all. Let me know what looks do you like more, this one or this one, in the comment section down below. My final thoughts about this palette, what can I say? Like, this is perfection. This is a beauty. This is just too much. Too much, guys. Like, I really didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I do. Like, this palette, it's going to be right there, always handy. I love how the blushes look. This shade as a contour, it is bomb.com, and I know that this one will look the same way in deep and dark skin complexion. So the same thing that I did with the shade, if you're darker than me, you do with this one. You literally have the control of each one of these shades. Like, there is no fucking up, there's no messing up. It is literally like, if you are a beginner or you have a heavy hander, this palette right here got you, like, all the way. I love that the palette, it is so versatile, and yes, it is expensive, but after me using it, it is so worth it, because this is all you need, especially for traveling. Like, you don't need nothing else. You can create so many different looks. You can use it for all around your face, and like that white, it is literally a highlight. Look how much it highlights my inner corner and the bridge and the peak of my nose. Like, I really don't need no highlight. This is the perfect all matte look, and trust me when I tell you that now with all the palettes that they're all matte, you can create such a clean and nice look. Like, my look right now, it looks clean. That doesn't happen all the times when you use an all matte palette. All the shades will look stunning in many different skin complexions, in all skin complexions to be more specific. So this palette, the palette doesn't control. All the shades right here, they're meant for each other. They blend in one another so perfect. Like, this is perfection. I love it. Like, HINDASH, you came through. You did an amazing job. If you don't have an all matte palette for your whole entire face, I totally 1000% recommend you to pick this one up. It's beautiful. It blends in on the skin seamless. When it comes to fallout, they had a little bit of fallout, but nothing crazy. Like, on the face, I didn't powder my under eyes and none of that, and on the face, I really didn't have that much. What I did is I make sure I dust my brush after picking up the shadow, and then I didn't have no issues after that. Literally no complaints. I love all the shades, all of them. Like, I love how they look in my eyes, on my cheeks, as a contour, bronzer, everything. Nothing bad to say about this palette at all. Alright guys, so I am so happy I did pick this baby up, and if you pick it up, let me know in the comment section down below how you like it after you get it, and if you recreate any of this look, tag me because I would love to see you. Thank you again for another great video. I love you all so damn much. Comment down below. You guys know I love chit-chatting back and forth with you guys. I will definitely reply. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I would love for you to consider subscribing now. So go down below and click the little red button and make sure your notification bell is on so YouTube can notify you every time I upload new videos. Mwah! See you on the next one.